You sit down to do it. You open the tab, the document, the app. And then somehow, 20 minutes later, you're doing anything else instead. Scrolling, cleaning, reorganizing something that didn't need reorganizing. You call yourself lazy, undisciplined, broken even. But here's what's actually happening, and it has nothing to do with laziness at all. Your brain isn't avoiding the task, it's avoiding a feeling. Somewhere underneath that blank document is a fear so quiet you don't even recognize it as fear anymore. It just feels like resistance. Like your body physically won't let you start, no matter how much you know you should. Think about the last thing you procrastinated on. Was it actually hard to do? Or was it something else? Something that mattered to you, something you were scared of getting wrong, something with your name attached to it in a way that felt exposing. That's the pattern almost nobody talks about. We don't procrastinate on things we don't care about. We procrastinate on the things that matter most, because if you never finish it, it can never be judged. It can never fail. As long as it stays unfinished, it stays completely safe. This is why deadlines don't fix it. Willpower doesn't fix it. You can have the most disciplined week of your life and still freeze the moment something actually matters to you, the moment the stakes feel real. Because underneath the procrastination is usually one of a few quiet, specific fears. The fear that your best effort won't be good enough. The fear that starting means eventually finishing, and finishing means someone gets to judge it. The fear that if you try your hardest and it still isn't good, there's no excuse left to protect you anymore. So your brain does something clever, in a strange way. It creates a distraction, a delay, anything that keeps you one step away from the moment of truth. Not because you're weak, but because some part of you is trying to protect you from a pain it thinks is coming, based on something that happened a long time ago. Here's the twist most people never realize. Procrastination isn't the opposite of productivity. It's a form of self-protection that got wired wrong somewhere along the way. Probably back when being wrong or slow or imperfect actually did feel dangerous to you. Maybe it was a parent who reacted badly to a bad grade. A teacher who humiliated you for a wrong answer in front of the class. A moment where trying your hardest and still failing felt worse somehow than never trying at all. Your brain learned a lesson from that moment, and it never forgot it. Not trying protects you from finding out you're not good enough. And it's been running that same protective program ever since. Even in situations where it's not actually protecting you anymore. It's just quietly costing you. Here's what's actually true. Finishing a task doesn't determine your worth. An imperfect attempt is still real progress, even when it doesn't feel like it. And the discomfort of starting is almost always smaller than the relief of finally being done. You don't need more discipline. You need to understand what you're actually protecting yourself from. And gently prove to that part of you that it's finally safe to begin, even if it goes wrong. Start small. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Just 5. Not to finish the task. Just to prove to your brain that starting doesn't lead to the disaster it's still expecting. You were never lazy. You were scared, and nobody ever taught you the difference between the two.